Alright, so you probably noticed this week there wasn't a new episode of Survivor because of the NCAA tournament, so I thought, I don't care if you guys like it or not, I'm just going to do a quick recap, but I'm going to make it way more entertaining than it was on the show. Alright, so first off this season they're doing heroes versus villains. They brought back a bunch of old players. On the villains you've got Amanda, Candace, Sari, yeah, I'm going to read the list off my computer, no shame. Colby, James, JT, Rupert, Stephanie, Sugar, yeah, figure that one out yourself, and Tom. The villains you've got Boston Rob, Coach, Courtney, Danielle, Jerry, Parvati, Randy, Russell, Sandra, and Tyson. So they start off, they do a reward challenge, they do one of those physical ones, the heroes win, but the villains manage to injure Stephanie, they dislocate her shoulder, and they break Rupert's toe. So I'm rooting for the villains, so I'm like, hey, it's kind of awesome. Then their immunity challenge, and this is a theme you'll notice. It starts off with they have to go get puzzle pieces and get back, put the puzzle together. Well, of course, the heroes, they always open up a big league, and they always suck at the puzzles, and they always lose. So the villains win immunity, they're happy because they can solve a puzzle. Sugar gets voted out because she cries and she was useless. Sorry. Next episode, they have another immunity challenge. They have to roll huge blocks over, make another puzzle, climb up some stairs. And of course, the heroes decide to let JT take the point because he's done that challenge before. Of course, James, the big dude, the dude that got voted out with 2 immunity idols because he's an idiot, he starts yelling at people because they're like, no, don't do that! You shut up now! And so then they lose, and he gets pissed, and he blames Stephanie, and then she gets voted out because he's a jerk. Next episode, the producers, I guess, decided to throw the heroes a bone. They had, like, basically knock someone off a platform and you win. And so they did. And so then the villains got rid of Randy, the crotchety old useless guy from Africa. He wasn't from Africa, but the season he played, they were in Africa. And he's the wedding photographer that doesn't believe in love and has no loved ones to visit him for that challenge. So then they have a reward. They finally have a reward challenge again, and the villains squeak one out, and they get like a tarp or some crap. Russell goes off. He finds his hidden immunity idol like he always does. For the heroes, Tom finds it. Have another immunity challenge. Once again, you go and have to do a puzzle at the end, and the heroes just can't do it. So they decided to vote out Tom, but he uses a little hidden immunity idol, and Sari goes, which was a good choice because she was actually useless, whereas Tom was useful in challenges. Moving right along, next up, another reward challenges. Heroes, guess what? They suck again. They shouldn't call the heroes. They should call it like the losers or the... I can't say that word. But yeah. So villains get chocolate. Russell brings Coach into his alliance and knights him, which was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But if you know Coach, this is the dude that thinks he's like straight out of King Arthur. It's insane. And he cried when someone made fun of him, and then this other guy, Tyson, comforted him by telling him he shouldn't do his Tai Chi where people can see him, and he should not wear feathers in his hair to tribal council, and maybe not tell his stories about getting chased by tribal people in South America because they don't believe him anyway. Anyways, another immunity challenge, and guess what? Oh yeah, by the way, forgot to mention James, he like broke his leg in the reward challenge or something. I don't know, he's really like crippled now basically, and he can't, it's the next challenge, he can't really help, so he does his thing by like yelling at people, directing the word, and goes like, Rupert! Rupert! No! No, don't go that way! Rupert, stop going! Rupert! Rupert! Rupert, stop that right now! Yeah, no, I know, he was like way more hoarse than that. So of course, doing the noble thing and getting rid of him, because they lose the challenge, of course, they decided, let's get rid of Tom, the guy who's actually won basically everything in his season, including the $1 million, and keep the little crippled guy that can't run a 100-meter dash in under half an hour to save his life. And that's basically where we're at. I know. I don't take pride in this video. Or do I? No, but it's really not as boring as I'm making it out to be. The preview for the next episode looks pretty good, so I'm just going to swivel back and forth in this chair and be done. Actually, I think I'm going to record another video right now and put it up tomorrow. So keep an eye. It's going to be more entertaining than this one, I promise. Actually, no. If you don't like this one, you can go watch someone else's video. I really don't care. Alright, that's all I got.